Wait, what? Me? I'm getting ready for 5 Minute Friday. What do you think I'm doing?
All right, for the second installment of 5 Minute Friday, I requested some word suggestions in the comments of last week's 5 Minute Friday, and I have a hair in my eye. This week, I'm gonna do the normal 5 minute challenge, hopefully not stress out too many of you or myself, but then after that, I'm gonna extend it to 15 minutes and see if I can make it a little bit better. The word that I'm going to draw comes from viewer Troy Custer, who said, I love the word brouhaha, maybe try that. Now, I've heard the word brouhaha before. It's a ridiculous word, but I didn't really know exactly what it meant. I had like an idea of what it meant, but I wasn't fully sure. So I went on to the dictionary, dictionary.biz, and I said, what is brouhaha? And the dictionary said, hey, it's a noisy and overexcited reaction or response to something. That sounds like something fun to draw. So we just gotta get into it. I'm gonna start the timer, and I'm gonna try not to have a panic attack. I forgot my water. I think I'm just delaying this because I'm a little anxious. We gotta do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so brouhaha. So I'm thinking maybe the letters are causing a scene. They're yelling. They're making a lot of noise. So maybe like the mouth of the B has a mouth, and then it's like maybe the bottom part of the R is like a mouth, and they're all just yelling. So it's B. How do you spell it? About B-R-O. So maybe like a big O, like just like to really center this thing, and it's like a big. I feel like a sideways mouth makes it seem more like yelling, and some like little eyes on that, and then the U. Oh, maybe the U is just like a sideways mouth, and it's got a little nose like this. Maybe the eyes are squinched like that. Ha ha. Ha ha is like a laugh. That's kind of like a loud noise. Maybe we break it into two lines, and it's like these faces are laughing. So it's like a speech bubble situation that's coming from them. Like this, and then it could just be like, ha, ha ha, brouhaha. And then maybe there's like things coming from the other faces. So it's like coming out of that. The teeth over there. I think some tongue action will make that look more like yelling. What are we doing? How are we doing? 1 minute 30 seconds. It's messy, but it's something. Okay, no more messing around. We gotta make this bigger. We gotta come in here and make this look better. Okay, I'm really talking too much today. We are farting around. All right, we're coming in. We're grabbing my classic anchor, turning up the smoothing so that I can draw this quickly. Okay, so come in here, pull that in, like that. Trying to get this mouth as big as possible so it looks like it's making a lot of noise. This eye thing. Then this R. Trying to get this wide open so it looks like it's yelling and not just talking. I feel like it needs teeth to show that it's making noise. Maybe a tongue? I don't know. Okay, so I like the O being bigger than the others, and this sort of like sideways mouth. I feel like it looks more like yelling. Eyes. Modifier to use this brush as an eraser. Using classic anchor from my Retro Supply Co. Jumbo pack. That is linked below if you want to check it out. We got this U here. I feel like these angled teeth makes it extra look like it's yelling. Maybe we have that inset to have some of that mouth. And maybe some like yellow lines. How are we doing? 3:30. Okay. We're not dying yet. I think that having a little bit of tongue show helps with the yelling expression, I think. I think we need a little bit in the R there. Okay. Boy. Alright, let's do this ha-ha lettering. I need to turn my smoothing down so I can draw this faster. Oh boy. We're in the last 30 seconds, so I need to get this burst in here to get that expression. Let's turn my smoothing back up and let's bring in this bubble coming in from that side. Let's make this come in like that. This one. Oh god. Okay. But, okay, that was 5 minutes. We can take a deep breath now. I think it's okay. I think adding an additional 10 minutes to see what happens in 15 minutes, I think is gonna be beneficial to make this quite a bit better. I feel like if I wait too long and talk about it too much, I feel like that's cheating because I'll be using my brain. But luckily I'm not using my brain for this because I'm using it on you. My brain can't do those kind of things at once. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So what I think I'll do is bring down the opacity on this and then just try to refine these shapes a little bit. I'm not crazy about the layout of this bubble here, so I think what I want to do is like work that shape out so it works better with these letters, and then I can sort of adapt everything around that. I didn't like how that little bubble thing wasn't clear that it was coming out of that mouth. But I guess they should all, if it's coming from all of them, this one should have 1, 2. And then, okay, over here, this guy. Like that. And then I want to make sure I can have this look like an okay burst without like without cutting into the faces. I just feel like it needs these jagged lines to express that extra noise. And then I can sort of adjust the brew letters above to sort of fit within that. At least that's the plan. Yeah, I think this will be okay. And then I think I'm gonna make this like a solid color because it's a little busy. I haven't looked at the time. I'm a little nervous to look at it because I don't really know how long 15 minutes is. I mean, 10 more minutes is. Like, it could have already been 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm literally the worst at... I just have crazy time blindness. It's like one of those common things for people with ADHD, but it is for real with me. Like, I will sometimes think, 3 hours is like a half hour. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fill this in solid, and then I'm going to make it just like a color quick. We don't have time to be noodling with colors. What am I doing here? Okay, if we have time, I might sharpen up some of those things, but what we're going to do is make a new layer and start drawing these faces and see if we can get them to work well here. So I'm going to start with the O because it's like the sort of the center. Well, it is kind of the center, but it needs to work well with that speech bubble thing. And then maybe this B can be a little bit bigger over here. I just gotta make sure that I leave enough room for that R. So maybe it's like they're kind of continuously getting a little bit bigger towards the center. Maybe I can angle this up and then have more room for this little eye. I like it kind of being thin and coming off of the face. I feel like it's kind of chaotic looking. And then this mouth being so big that it, what? Accidentally switched layers. The mouth being so big that it's just kind of being covered up a little bit by the R. Okay, we're doing pretty good. So it hadn't even been 5 minutes yet, so that second 5 minutes is kind of a treat, gotta say. All right, so I need to figure out how to make this U not go into that space too much. I think that's not enough space to the side. Doing these like closed eyes kind of coming off the side. I think that's kind of a fun look. All right. Apparently 15 minutes is a sweet spot. Might even get to put some thought into color. So I feel like this one needs these extra little action lines, sound lines. Okay. I'm not crazy about the top of the B. This just looks like a butt now. Let's bring down the opacity on this and see if we can make this B a little bit better. Thinking we can make the bottom part. Can't take over too much of that, the leg of the R. I still feel like it can come up higher to make that mouth bigger, because we're making a lot of noise. That's what this is all about. That's what the brouhaha is about, if you catch my brouhaha drift. Maybe? I don't know. We better put the face in there to decide if it's going to be okay. I don't know why the side, like the mouth a little bit sideways, makes it feel more like yelling. But it just does to me. I feel like that's a good yell face right there. Ah! Okay. All right, that's okay. So let's just get rid of the other one. We are getting close on time. Let's quickly erase that, bring this back up, merge that down. Wow, I'm being real slow right now. Merge down. Okay. Let's finish the details that we need here. I thought I had all the time in the world and it just disappeared. That is actually a little microcosm of my life, because that's the kind of thing I do. I always think I have more time. don't. Okay, that's okay, that's good. Let's erase the stuff that overlaps that we don't want. Oh man, we still have to draw the haha. Remember when I was like, 15 minutes is all the time in the world? It's not. It's not all the time in the world, okay? Everyone thinks, oh, I got 15 minutes, I can do anything. Well, you know what? You can't. You can't do everything in 15 minutes. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's make a selection of, this is, you know, it was a bad idea. I have been working in Procreate trying to get my other brush pack ready in Procreate, and now I'm being slow in Fresco. We got a minute to do the ha-has. Let's bring this up. Okay. We gotta do some tricks here. We're gonna try to save our lives by duplicating. Not ideal, but it's what we gotta do. Duplicate. Okay, let's delete that. Let's come in here, give a little action there. We gotta fill it. Oh, it's 15 minutes. Okay. This is okay. For the next 5-minute Friday or 15-minute Friday, we'll see what I decide to do. We need a new theme. The theme is animal. I'm gonna draw an animal. Leave me a suggestion in the comments for an animal that you would like to see me draw in a stressful manner. All right, good talk.